This was the worst loss I've ever seen under Kyle Shanahan since we've been good. This was awful. We were up 14 in the second half. Brock Purdy doesn't have 3 of his all-pro players, but he goes out there and balls out. Him and Jawan Jennings carry this offense, and we go out and lose somehow. We're up 14 in the second half, and we lose this game somehow. It doesn't make any sense. This was... Brock Purdy, Jawan Jennings, Jordan Mason, this whatever I say has nothing to do with you guys. Brandon Ayuk, you whined all offseason for your money. You got paid $120 million. And you with all these players out, you didn't do a damn thing today. You had 2 drops. We had 6 drops as a team. And Ronnie Bell, I'm going to get on your ass in a second. But Brandon Ayuk, you did all this whining, got your $30 million. You came out here without Deebo Samuel, without George Kittle, without Christian McCaffrey. This is supposed to be your game for you to take over, for you to cement yourself as one of the best receivers in the league and prove why you got paid all this money. But you go out there and what do you have, 43 yards or something like that? 48 yards? What was it? 48 yards on 5 catches. That's what you went on there and did. 5 receptions for 48 yards. And we pay you $30 million a year. For what? For what? You didn't show up again, but what's new? But what's new? That's 3 weeks in a row. I don't want to hear he didn't have a training camp. He knew what he was doing this entire offseason. He knew he wouldn't have a training camp if he sat out, and he knew. Oh, man. And the defense. For all this hype this defense gets, it was terrible. Terrible. It could not stop a Rams offense that didn't have Puka Nacua or Cooper Kupp. Number 22, Isaac Yiadom. Why was he playing so much? I don't get it. Put Renardo Green in the game. Isaac Yiadom has been terrible this season. Devontae Campbell is 75. Get him out of the game, please. Please. Isaac Yiadom and Devontae Campbell shouldn't touch the field again. Put Renardo Green in the game. Put D. Winters in the game. Put anybody in the game over Devontae Campbell. I don't care who it is. And for all this hype this defensive line gets, can we get some pressure? Can we get a sack or two? Can we get some pressure? My goodness. And then special teams. Jake Moody, I've had your back. You balled out in the Super Bowl. You've looked good to start this season, but you miss. And granted, it's a 55-yarder. It's not a chip shot, but you miss it. The Rams got good field position. Go down and score. And then we allowed them to convert a fake punt. And then, to icing on the top, we allow a 50-yard punt return to damn near hand the Rams the win, put them in great position, in field goal territory, and walk off. And walk off with the win. Another week where Kyle Shanahan just gets out-coached. My goodness, what an awful loss. And I don't even know where this is going to be posted to, whether this is to the podcast channel, to separate. I don't know, but I just wanted to speak on this because this was the worst loss I've ever seen as a Niners fan, not including the playoffs. This is the worst loss I've ever seen. Brock Purdy was back there just chilling. Just chilling, was able to run around, was standing in the pocket, just dropping dimes. Jawan Jennings had 175 yards and 3 touchdowns. And had no other help. Brandon Ayuk, show up. And number 10, Ronnie Bell, I don't know why he is still on this team. He showed nothing last season, showed nothing in the preseason, but for some reason, he's on the field in the fourth quarter down the stretch, and you're calling a play for him? And what do you know? Brock finds her. Brock makes a great throw, and it bounces right off of his hands. You can see Kyle Shanahan on the sideline throw his hands up like he expected something different. I don't know what he was expecting from Ronnie Bell. I don't know if he was expecting Ronnie Bell to catch it, break a tackle, then head to the end zone. I really don't know what he was expecting calling number 10's number in the clutch. There were 6 drops today. 6 drops. And Brock Purdy only had 8 incompletions. 6 of his 8 incompletions were drops. Man. What an awful loss. What an awful awful, awful loss. I don't even know what else to say. This defense is wildly overrated. It was good to see Hufanga come back, but man, it seems like the Niners can never find a good third corner. Whether it's Isaac Yadam, whether it's Ambry Thomas, whether it's who was it? What? I'm blanking. Let me look it up. But it oh man, this team just pisses me off, man. This team just pisses me. It was Isaiah Oliver last season. That's who the third corner was. We could just never have a good third corner for some reason. Not even good. Just someone that's not going to make boneheaded plays. Isaac Yadam, the only good play he's made was recovering a fumble last week. Oh, man. Man. The secondary was not good again. Tutu Atwell whooped our fucking ass. Matthew Stafford, he's going to get a gold jacket one day. He killed us. I don't even know if there's anything left for me to say, but Brock Purdy, you did your thing through the air. You ran for 41. Juwan Jennings, thank you. You showed the world what you can do. Brandon Ayuk, I'm so fucking tired of you, bro. I literally said in the offseason, I didn't care what they did, whether they traded you or not, we'd be just fine. But my goodness, if you're going to be here, can you at least fucking show up, dog? Ronnie Bell, you got it. You got it, Ronnie Bell. You got it. I'm not going to say another word about you. You got it, Ronnie Bell. You got it, dog. Jake Moody, I'm sure you'll bounce back. But we can't be doing this again, man. You're not a rookie anymore. You've played in the biggest stage. You've hit field goals in the biggest stage. We're going to need you to hit these type of field goals if we want to win games. 1-2 now. Back-to-back bad losses. Seahawks are 3-0 in division. We're 1-2. I hate this team. I hate this team so much.